Thanks for sticking with us. Welcome back to the Blend Extra. We are joined by Dan Puckett from Iconic Energy. Dan, so glad to have you back on the show. And again, we're talking all things solar. I was just talking to you right now. It's still, I'm still kind of learning about solar myself. And you said a lot of people out there are still kind of trying to figure out what this whole solar thing's about.
There's been a lot of early adopters, and those people have really benefited, and it just seems to be spreading.
Yeah.
And you just see it more and more, where no matter where you drive or where you go.
Yeah, absolutely. And, jumping straight into things, what is incentives, are there going for solar?
I think this is why you're seeing more and more of it,
Yeah.
because a lot of people are getting the incentives. There's a renewable energy credit. ComEd is giving you a rebate for going solar.
Interesting.
You can get 65 to 70% of your system paid for with just incentives. So imagine that on top of saving money.
Right.
So it's for a life, for 25 years. I call it a lifetime because it seems like it.
Right, yeah.
So.
And with all those incentives, why do you think, is there still some maybe people who are hesitant with going solar, and why do you think that is?
Since there are so many incentives in the state of Illinois, we've had a lot of people come from out of state.
Okay.
And they've come and left. So some people just have a bad taste in their mouth. They can't get service, or their provider has just up and left and they don't have anybody to go to.
Yeah.
It's the local solar companies that are keeping it going and picking up all what we call these orphan systems and helping these people out. So there is answers to that afterwards, but sometimes you just get that bad taste when you can't get something done correctly.
Absolutely, yeah. And how about returns on investment?
That comes very quickly. Our average residential customer has a return on investment anywhere between 2 and 4 years.
Oh, wow.
So, they're getting 21 years of basically free power as much as they can. So, and then our commercial customers, which is another big deal, a lot of times they're breaking even in the first year or two putting solar on, because of course they're using so much more power. But
yeah.
It's just amazing on what we can do for these. And this is really the only thing that you could do that's going to add money directly to the bottom line, be it household or commercial.
Yeah.
I mean, you're saving directly to the bottom line of everything.
Right. Yeah. And why now is the time to go solar? I know outside it's pretty foggy and gross out, but summertime is coming around, the sun's out. Why now is the time to go solar?
Well, there's plenty of incentives left right now,
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
As we get closer to our goal in Illinois of being 100% green energy by 2050, these incentives will start to dissipate. So take advantage of the full incentives that you can right now. And also, now is the time, because people think they sign a contract, we show up the next day and put solar on the house. It's not really quite that easy. You have a 30 to 45 days of lag time just to get permits and things set up to go. So if you want to enjoy the full summer, you need to start acting quickly so we can get that system installed by May. We already have 100 and some in the queue.
Oh, wow.
Right, just from fall and winter. So it will be building. In fact, we just got one job done this week with the nice
yeah, right.
nice
That
warmer.
weather was great.
But yeah, so we'll be out on the roofs as soon as we can and getting things installed. But now's the time to think about it, because it does take a little bit of time till we can get to your house.
Yeah, and so maybe for those who are watching right now and are interested in going through Iconic Energy themselves, what is kind of that process? What does that look like? I know we have talked about it before, but kind of reminding those who are interested in something like this.
Well, actually, one of the easiest ways is to come out to the home show next Friday.
Yes, absolutely.
We're going to be out there, and we're actually going to be doing quotes at the home show.
Nice.
So if people bring their electric bill or know how much power they use on an annual basis, we'll be able to give them an idea. But really, our consultants come out. You send us an idea of what you use for power. We see how much power we can get on your roof or wherever you need us to put it. And we show you how much money you can save and where it's going to be. It takes about 25 minutes to understand the process fully.
Oh, wow.
Because we want to make sure you understand where the incentives are coming from, when you're going to get them, and how long it's going to take us to get there. So there's a lot of things. I always say solar is simple, but it's not necessarily easy.
Yeah.
But we have a whole team that makes it easy for our customer.
Absolutely. Yeah, and just like you said, you beat me to it, the Rockford Home Show next weekend. So you guys are going to be there, and like you said, you're going to be giving quotes. So if you kind of want to go into more detail about what else, they can expect when they go there.
We might even have free cookies.
Free cookies. I'm there.
So, yeah, it's been, the home show has always been a good way for us to talk to people and really show them. What I really like about the home show is that we have our customers that have already been there. They always show up and a lot of them bring their electric bill. See, look how low my electric bill.
Yeah.
And they actually, we get a lot of testimonials shot at the home show just because people show up. And that's what's the nice part of it, is when you can really see that you're really doing good for your customers.
Right, and I'm assuming recently, correct me if I'm wrong, but have you seen more people switching to that solar side?
Well, the main reason is electricity just keeps going up and up and up. And we're looking at another increase. Right now, people are kind of wondering why their bill has dropped a little bit, because ComEd has been giving them a rebate because they had overpaid for power last year.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of rebate, somewhere between $5 and $20 on their bill, but that's going to go away. And then we should see another increase coming somewhere in June.
Wow.
In the last 10 years, your average increase has been about 3% a year.
Oh, wow, okay.
But recently, it has jumped to 5%. So we're gonna keep seeing that go up with data centers and all these things that are sucking up energy. It's just going to start costing everybody more.
Yeah. So now's the time to go solar?
Get ahead of the game.
Right. Well, Dan, thank you so much. That's all the time we do have for the show today. But Iconic Energy is located at 4617 American Road in Rockford. If you'd like to learn more about solar, you can contact a professional at 815-975-8303, or you can just go to iconicnrg.com.